One of my mutuals was like, pyramid of hate? And I was like, yeah, it's a substantial communication model that was devised so we don't recreate the literal Holocaust. I'm Dr. Bird. I thought that everyone knew what this is. There's a lot of pyramids that have been devised off of it related to other forms of discrimination, but really they, as far as I know, harken back to this, created by folks harmed by Yazis and eugenics, so that we understand the way that it works to get to this point. When we're talking about the stages of fascism, this is what we're talking about. I've been talking about this model for a decade. I gave a talk at a town hall, actually, almost exactly a decade ago, where I referenced this model. I tried to find it the other day on my Facebook, but I can't find it. Anyway, the bottom is prejudiced attitudes, believing in stereotypes, jokes. That's why I'm always talking about humor is a weapon, for better and for worse. It's a tool that we use. Scapegoating. And then we have more, because it all builds. That's why it's a pyramid. Because this level is required. This level is required to get to acts of prejudice, which is the second level. Name calling, ridicule, social avoidance, belittling jokes, exclusion. And then above that, you have discrimination, employment discrimination, which many of us are very, very intimately familiar with in the last couple weeks. Housing discrimination, all other forms of discrimination, including harassment. And then it reaches points of terrorism, but it needs this level first, which is why they're speed running it. They're speed running what we know causes this. They fucking know what they're doing. They know it deeply because it's been studied so that we don't fucking do it again. And they're doing it on purpose, following the same blueprints. This is why these motherfuckers are especially coming from me, a media and communication PhD that has talked about this shit as my specialty for 10 to 15 years. As I became a specialist in identities, relationships, technologies, and systems of power, because they know that this is what the fuck they're doing, which is why they're using language as a weapon, which is why they're invoking acts of terror, including threats and whatnot, and why they're trying to frame at this level especially as being something that is done by leftists when we know that that's not the fucking case, because the research shows that it's not. But they're trying to bastardize it as if it's the same. It's not the fucking same. This is what white supremacists do. They murder people because they don't see them as human, because the entire system is this. Systemically, relationally, socially, romantically, all of it. And then they're waging this all over already. And because they already have done this, they know the blueprint to follow it. They've been doing it forever. This is an old fucking thing for them. They're just walking right up. They're fucking speed running the pyramid. And we can't let them do it.